Top of the Rainbow You All. This is your host, Queer, host of the podcast Topics of Cancer, where I talk about queer topics on a queer time. Why? Because I need to, giving you the bird's eye view of the world from the Cancerian perspective, as it should be so. Let it go. Today is Mother's Day. Apparently, only today is Mother's Day. I thought that you was a mother, like, for the rest of your life, but give it to um, the big brother, we'll call him that. Uh, Mother's Day is only recognized one day out of the whole entire year. Whatever. But still, happy Mother's Day to you all today, even though I truly believe that Mother's Day is every single day, just like Father's Day, just like when you're in a relationship or anything else. I don't believe that you need a special day designed by people who do not really give a care about you in society. That today's the day to just recognize our mothers. No, you should recognize your parents, mothers, fathers, whomever, your significant other, each and every single day, because every single day of your life is precious, especially when you've made it to this side of the dirt in the morning. Okay. Yeah, I know I started it off grim and dim, but it's true. And that's what you're going to get here on the podcast of Topics of Cancer, because, I mean, it's queer topics, and that's my viewpoint of the world, and that's a Cancerian, seriously. Um, just general talking now, most people don't realize that about, and most people want to say that it's nothing to do with the zodiacs. However, if it was nothing to do with the zodiacs, people wouldn't say some of the stuff that they say. But yeah, that's what you get from a Cancer. I truly believe, as most people might say or believe, that we are the most sensitive and crying sign. We're one of the hardest, truest, rawest, real deal Holyfield people that you will find. And the majority of the time, the reason why that we stay silent and don't cry is because we don't want to hurt your feelings. Yeah, we don't really want to give you what you really don't want or can't handle, because if we are to be the mothers of emotions and harbor and be able to hold all of what the most of what the society or what the world cannot handle, I think it's fair game. Checkmate, bitch. Anyway, so going on now, I just wanted to give a shout out to anybody's birthday who is today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Today is the day that the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad in it, because He made this day especially for you. That's the only person for real, that should be getting all the glows, and he should be the only person that should be able to design days specially made, because he made each and every one of those mother. And I'm just joking. I really can't be the type of person who will say, uh, give their accolades to the source and the creator above, and then cuss afterwards. It's just like, really, you don't really go to church. Anyway, so just wanted to tell you all that if today is your birthday, I do say happy birthday to you. Not a lot of people have made it today, but you have. And just want to give a special shout out to my niecey Pooh Kai Kai, Shishi Yanel. Her birthday was on the same day of my dear cousin Tasha Yanel Reed, who passed away, and she was born May 9th, and I'm just, as much as everyone else, so blessed and so happy to actually know that, as special as she is, she shares a special birthday with a very special person, and that Tasha made herself back here on Earth to Earth, for some of you teachers out there, to let it be known that reincarnation is something more than just a word. So I'm forever grateful to be able to. I'm forever grateful to be a part of her life, and give a shout out to her mother and her father, mostly, for being chosen to deliver such a precious gift as that. Can't forget about Maverick because he's a tooth chipper. Anyway, so back to the message at hand. Today, I wanted to talk about relationships and such, and just been really self-reflecting, which I believe that we all need to do simultaneously, as well as we self-sabotage. We need to come into the understanding of self-reflecting within our relationships. And one thing I really wanted to put a glimmer of hope and positivity to those who are in relationships or even looking for one. We have to understand that on this journey of life that we have, and there's many different levels, we have to understand that there will be moments of our life that are going to be revisited times and time again. There's a thing called the past that comes back and haunts you. And it comes back, I believe, because it misses you. And it wants to see how much you miss it. It's within your own self to have a conscience level mind of understanding, to know that you cannot run away from anything. Because if you can't run away from God, Source, the Creator, who made us all, no matter who you think of, wherever your Creator, your Source is, who created us all, you can't run from the past. It's definitely going to be there. It's called karma, bitch. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that I believe the majority of the time such things happen and come back into our lives because of the simple fact to teach us that we are healed and that we are better equipped and ready to handle the next phase of our life. And let me tell you this, even if we're not ready, it's still going to come back to show us that we're about to hit the next phase. And now your whole choice decision in the matter is if you're going to continuously walk within the past of your choices, decisions, and actions that were made, or are you going to finally say, okay, this is the end, it's time for me to level up? And the only caveat here is that if you do choose to stay within the past realm of your existence, the baggage that you carry is only of your own. Now, I'm not saying that if anything traumatically happened to you that was beyond your control, that is totally different. However, even then, you still have the choice to change the narrative and the characters in your story so that you can be able to grasp a continually hopeful, meaningful journey in life. Or you can continue to recycle the same characters like Tubi does and go through life with the same cast, different scene, same cast. And I believe that's the majority of the issues that we face as being in relationship with ourselves, with our mates, even with others, platonically, romantically, any way that you want to look at it, is that we continuously bring in those past situations, thinking that, or believing, lying to our own self, that we have changed, when in reality, our own existence still remains existing within the past and trying to create a different future. You can't move forward into the future unless you're ready, prepare for it. And sometimes you have to expect the unexpected. You can always be ready and prepare for things to happen. Heartbreak is inevitable and it is going to happen. People are going to change. People are not going to like you, are not going to accept you. And that's just how life is. And we all know that. And it is okay to accept the hurt and the misguidance and the anguish that you have, but it's not okay to accept it continuously and to live in it. Sometimes we have to move on in order, and I don't mean move on within your own time, within a safe space for you to go forth and be productive. Because let me tell you this, what you heal from is going to help others heal. What you master, you're going to be able to teach others so that they can master. That's the one gift that can pay itself forward. And that's true. I don't know about y'all, but that is just a tidbit that I really wanted to put out in there. The best way for us to reach healthy, whole relationships is to mend those relationships within our past so that our future can be present. Dang, I should put that on the Hallmark card. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you today. My time is up. I don't want to go over any more than I have to. I do want to thank you again for tuning in to the podcast. I am your host, LaQueer, and this is Topics of Cancer, the Queer Perspective, where I talk about queer topics all the queer time. Why? Because we need to, giving you the bird's eye view of the world as it should be. So let it go. And always remember, if no one else told you today, I love you, you love you, we love you. And always remember, be true, be you unapologetically. Until next time, my loves, all is well. Happy Mother's Day for real, though, everybody. See ya.